K-pop Demon Hunters is out on Netflix. It's been out on Netflix for about 2 months now, and I haven't gotten around to watching it until now, even with all the hype, even with all of the crazy cult status that this movie has gotten. I'm just sitting down to watch it now. 2 months after it premiered on Netflix. When K-pop superstars Rumi, Mira, and Zoe aren't selling out stadiums, they're using their secret powers to protect their fans from supernatural threats, including a new all-boy band that just happened to be demons. These girls fight demons. And we have a movie that I went into not expecting all that much, even with all the hype and even with everybody talking about this nonstop. Before we go any further, first things first, I got a little bit of a cold. The weather is changing here in New England. It's New England weather changes constantly towards the end of the summer. And so instead of allergies, you get colds. So I sound a little bit nasally and stuffed up, and I'm going to do my best to try and get my thoughts out there in as quick of a fashion as possible so I don't have to talk all that much, but also try and get them to make sense, if you know what I mean. Try and do it in a concise manner as much as I can. This is just one of those movies where even sitting down to watch it today, I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I'm going to really buy into the hype of all this. And even before that, I had heard so much about this over the past 2 months where it was just like, yeah, I got to watch it one day, but eh, I probably won't. And I am really happy that I did because K-pop Demon Hunters is so much fun. I really love this movie's presentation of themes. I really thought that this movie was just going to be a huge musical, just every scene a song while they're fighting demons, and that would have been fine. I have nothing against musicals, but the fact that there's so much below the surface. They try and dig up so many themes that can resonate with so many people. That was a massive, massive shock to me, and it felt like a breath of fresh air. Themes about acceptance and there's even metaphors for falling back into addiction and identity and getting out of addiction. It's really some deep stuff, heavy stuff, even at times. And a big part of that is what makes K-pop Demon Hunters so good. I also just love the characters in this movie. Rumi has got to be one of my favorite characters of the year. So much self-doubt, so much fear in being accepted, but also just letting her voice be heard and really coming together with the other two bandmates is really what resonated with me so much with this movie. From the moment this movie began and they were presented as the three main leads, of course, it was pretty obvious that Rumi was going to be the one that was going to stick out the most, and the movie does present her as the main character. She's the one dealing with the most conflict, both internal and external, and it made her such a more interesting character. Her personality really shines through, as do the other two, for Mira and Zoe, but I just resonated the most with Rumi. And when you have a character that resonates so much with you, it really enhances your viewing experience. It really makes you connect on a different level to what you're watching. And that's exactly what the character of Rumi did in this movie for me. I really liked the animation style too. The animation style it's not, I don't, it looks like it's ripped straight from the Spider-Verse movies. And you could tell it was inspired by the Spider-Verse movies, but there are literal shots in this movie too where I was thinking to myself, was this really originally planned as an anime movie? Because facial expressions look like it's hand drawn animation, but there's expressions on some faces that look like, hey, that's how an anime character would be drawn if this was an anime movie. So I wonder if that was taken into consideration. There's also some really cool things they do with like the eyes that you probably would see in anime. I just love the different inspirations that they got for the animation style in this movie. Of course, the action's also really great. It's just really fun watching these three girls sing and dance and kill demons for the whole movie. It's really some awesome stuff. But man, the songs, man. Look, I am not versed at all in K-pop. I do not listen to K-pop. I am a rock and roll guy. And a little bit of pop mixed in here and there. Like, if a rock band that I like comes out with a couple of poppier albums or goes full-blown pop, sure, I'll be there. But I have no interest in K-pop whatsoever. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna listen to K-pop nonstop after the movie, but you know what? Holy shit, these songs were great. Takedown is amongst one of my favorites. Golden is one of my favorites. You know, you might have just turned a rock and roll stan into a K-pop fanatic. If you haven't had the chance to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, definitely watch it. I think you're going to be really, really surprised. And I wasn't sure if I was going to buy into the hype when all was said and done, but as the movie kept going on, I was like, this is totally different than what I expected. And I'm really happy that it was. Much of the material that the formulaic structure of the script you've seen played out in countless other things before, but there's so many things in here that are added to the movie that make it feel fresh and different from other animation movies that kind of use the same structure and formulaic script. And the songs, the characters, and the themes resonated with me so well. The hype is real, guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I was so skeptical, but it completely blew me away, completely surpassed my expectations. I really enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters with a full bucket of popcorn. So there you have it. A movie review 2 months after the movie came out. Just finally got around to watching it, and I'm so glad that I did. And I'm so glad that I am now part of the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon. It's really interesting how movies like this just become worldwide phenomenons. And now we get to experience it. So there you go. So if you guys have seen K-pop Demon Hunters, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I will leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I will see you at the movies somewhere.